Hi guys, here's the third and final video. This is another book review, obviously, I just said third. The Unbearable book club for Unsinkable girls. Holy crap, this was a really good book. I just finished it Wednesday. I finished it Wednesday. And I already started Highly Illogical Behavior, which is these two books I got for Christmas. Oh my gosh, this book is good. And then this other book is good too. It really gives you I won't get into that one, but this one is really good. Okay, I'm gonna read the thing. And by the way, it's about Summer, just letting you know. That's why I heard she's at the pool reading. My name is Adrian Haas, and I'm a survivor of a mother-daughter book club. For three of the four of us daughters, membership wasn't voluntary. My mother signed me up because I was stuck in West New Hope all summer with my knee in a brace instead of going to camp with my best friend. Cece Christiansen parents forced her to join after canceling her trip to Paris when they found out she bashed up their car. Jill was pressured by her mother, who thought she needed to socialize more. Wallace was the only one who actually wanted to be in the book club. No one knew why. We're all going to be in AP English in 11th grade, but we weren't friends. We were not a sisterhood, and we didn't share any pants. We were literary prisoners, sweating and reading classics and hanging out at the pool. But of course, that's not the whole story. If you want to find out how book clubs can kill people, read on. Here it is. Oh yeah, there is a death in this, but it's not one of the girls. Just, I thought it was at the end. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. It wasn't. Okay. So basically this book starts out like, it's not boring, I promise. And it gives you a title, like for each chapter, or like for each book, it gives you the title of the book that they're reading. And then this is the yellow wallpaper. It's about a depressed woman who has postpartum depression after her first child and stuff. And then her husband tries to figure out what's wrong with her and like fix her and stuff. And it's depressing. So he sits her in a yellow room, because yellow is the color for happy, I guess, and soothing or whatever. Anyway, but basically this book is really good. Cece, it starts out with Adrian. Adrian's the main character, obviously. It starts out with her. It starts out with her at the pool, and she's reading, and then Cece comes up to her and is like, she's like the popular girl and stuff, and then they just kind of go on a tangent from there, I guess. Like, they become friends, and then like they join the book club, and then I don't know how to explain this book. It's really good. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me sometimes. I don't know. Okay. They do a lot of stupid stuff. Like, the first time they actually hang out besides the pool, she sneaks out of her house. Adrian sneaks out of her house to meet them. Cece has her sister's boyfriend, Jeff, drive her to Adrian's house, and then she ends up sneaking out to go to mini golf, whatever. And then she takes her purse and she gets, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. She takes her purse because she has her house key in it. Well, then, Jeff leaves them at mini golf, and then they spend an hour reading because, like, what's her face? Because Cece always has Adrian read to her, and it's because she's dyslexic. Like, she doesn't find out until later. And then, after that, they walk home at like 4:30 in the morning, and then, Adrian gets locked out of her house because her mom has a deadbolt on the door. Like, who does that? Anyway, so she gets locked out, and then her mom gets mad because in the morning she's like, have you been drinking? She's like, I don't drink. And then the next time they hang out is because they want to see where Wallace lives. Oh, yeah, by the way, Wallace is a girl. But it's spelled Wallis. She's super weird, by the way, too. I mean, like, nobody knows anything about her except that she loves to read, and she's super smart. And her mom's a book writer or whatever. She writes a book called The Science of Existence. I honestly don't know. Anyway, then the second time, they're trying to go to Wallace. And then, okay, this is going to sound bad. I wouldn't recommend this book for anybody. I just really like this book. But the second, okay, please, whoever you are, if you're from my school or my old school, please take into consideration. I did not know this stuff was going to happen, but it was a really good book, and I don't recommend it for you guys, but I really did like it. So please don't get mad at me, okay? But I really want to tell you this scene because it was freaking hilarious. So basically the second time, Jill ends up stealing Jeff's car, and then she has his keys or whatever, and then she takes a bottle of gin and gives it to Adrian. Well, Adrian is an idiot and starts drinking it. Like, she drinks like half the bottle, probably more. And they go to Wallace's, they get lost on Weller Road, because that's like the road that they're on, or she lives on. Or street, I mean not road. And she sees this water tower. Well, she starts climbing the ladder. And mind you, her knee is still in a brace. And she starts climbing it. Well, then she gets so drunk, she thinks that she's like, she can touch the stars or sky, whatever. And then she falls to the ground. And like, I don't know, she does something to her wrist. Anyway, it's like a freaking disaster, but it's so funny. And then they end up calling Jeff, who carries her into, ends up calling, sorry, I'm watching a commercial, this guy's dancing with, like, these, he's at an airport, he's the airport, you know, guy, and he's dancing with it, like, and it's so funny. Anyway, but she ends up getting too drunk, and then her mom gets really mad at her, and then she, oh yeah, by the way, she doesn't know who her dad is, that's why she just lives with her mom, like, and then, yeah, it's just a really funny book. And then Jeff dies, because he's drunk, and he's trying to harass the girls who are taking Wallace home, and they decide to go, oh yeah, and it's a really big, bad storm, and this tree has, you know, tipped over onto the pool fence, because Jill works there, by the way, I didn't tell you guys that. So they end up breaking into the pool, and then, Jeff tries to, like, harass them, you know, and so he ends up dying, though. He was, like, way too drunk, and the girls were, like, crazy, and they think Wallace killed him. Like, not at first, because they're like, they thought Wallace died, because she wasn't with them. Like, when they ran into the locker room, she wasn't with them, and so then they thought she died. She didn't, but they said he tripped over, somebody's flip-flops or shoes or something. And then they thought he tripped over floaties. Wallace was like, he didn't trip over the floaties. And that's all she said. I'm like, so she's a murderer now? I mean, obviously it was self-defense, but like, dang. Who knew Wallace could do it? Because she's so geeky. And, yeah. Anyway, and then Adrian, oh yeah, and Wallace doesn't like having her picture taken, and Cece starts this blog with a Wallace in it, not Wallace, but like everybody's picture, and then like Wallace isn't even bothered by it and stuff, and it's just weird. Anyway, and then Adrian jumps to conclusions, like I do so much, that she's being abused, or they have an abuser or whatever, because her mom never shows up to book club. Like, it's just Adrian's mom, Cece's mom, and Jill's mom, and then no Wallace. So, you know, but then they never meet her mom. Like, they never meet her mom. It's like, this book is, like, full of, like, really, I don't know. It was a very good book. I'm just saying, I don't know. I was mad because I never found out the mystery, and I wanted to know. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, though. It was a really good book. It took me about 2 days. These books took me about 2 days, especially, I hope you get this message, because it took me 2 days, about 3 days, I think, for Winterwood, maybe 2, and then definitely 2 for this, and then that one is definitely going to take me 2, because it's 249 pages, and I still have to figure out which book I'm going to read next, because all the other ones are series, and it's driving me nuts, because if they're series, I don't want to dislike, I'm just hoping I like them. Except, oh my gosh, you know what I want? I want to start the next book. Okay, sorry, this is going on a tangent. But this book was good. I hope this is the end of the video. This is a PS. I want to start the Guinevere Deception, because it's about Camelot and King Arthur and stuff, and Merlin. And I'm just like, I love it. Like, I want to read it so bad. This is what I got in my December box. I'm just like, I'm super excited about it. So I think I might start that one instead. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. I will see you in my next video. Bye!